Saturday night karaoke. Yep, Saturday night. Got to punch in. Okay, let's get started because I don't get paid unless I punch in. Well, okay, it's an old Fortran card. It's not really. I'm Chuck Tomasi, and this is Phoenix, Arizona, and it is Saturday night. So that means it's time for Saturday night karaoke. I've got 5 more songs for you tonight. A little bit of history, some birthdays, the usual suspects on the lineup, and some updates. See what's happening. This is Facebook and YouTube after all, so might as well give you the news. Just a warning, I am still having issues with our internet service provider, so apologies if weird things happen. It's likely it could happen, so just warning you if things freeze or I disappear. Well, that's the fun we're having. The new modem is in, and we had the technician out, and he didn't find anything. So I am logging every couple of minutes, doing a speed test and sending that to them, and they're seeing if they can correlate it with anything else. It's clearly their problem because I've got their equipment, and nothing else is that variable here, so it's just poor service. And we're this close to having fiber instead of coax, which means the service would be better and faster, and I'll probably pay more. So good news. Other good news is Donna's home. She came home Tuesday night from Michigan, visiting her mom and family and whatnot for the last 3 weeks. And good to have her back. Nice to have that home feeling again. And she can pet the cat while I feed the cat. So we have separate duties there. Let's get into the music tonight. The first song is Hit the Road Jack by Ray Charles, followed by Good Riddance by Green Day, also known as Time of Your Life. And we'll get into some information about that, trying to find my cursor so I can actually do some scrolling here. Have some fun. Thought we'd throw in a TV theme with Gilligan's Island. Why not? Ramblin' Man by the Allman Brothers, followed by T-Rex. Get it on. There you go, Suzette. I know you've been asking for that for the last couple of weeks. Eric Miller is on. Good job. Good to see you. Mike Hamilton. The usual people are here. Thank you very much for joining me. Saturdays, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. I will be here for you unless something like I'm traveling or whatever. We're getting back to traveling. It's going to happen sooner or later. So how long will we continue to do this? As long as I can. Let's get into the first song. First, I got to take off my Ray-Bans and put on my Ray Charles. Because if you're doing Ray Charles, why not? Okay, here we go. I can't see the screen very well, but the words aren't that tough.
Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more.
What'd you say?
Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more.
Oh woman, don't you treat me so mean. You're the meanest old woman that I ever seen. I guess if you say so, I have to pack my things and go.
That's right, hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more.
What'd you say?
Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more.
Now, baby, listen, baby, don't you treat me this way. Well, I'll be back on my feet someday.
Don't care if you do, 'cause it's understood. You ain't got no money, you just ain't no good.
Well, I guess if you say so, I have to pack my things and go.
That's right, hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more.
What'd you say?
Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more.
Well,
Don't you come back no more.
what'd you
Don't
say?
you come back no more.
I didn't understand
Don't you
that.
come back no more.
You can't mean that.
Don't you come back no
Oh,
more.
now, baby,
Don't you
please.
come back no more.
What you trying to do to
Don't
me?
you come back no more.
Oh, don't hurt me
come
like
back
that.
no more.
Yes. That's how that one goes. What else have we got? Let's check that off. See if comments in there. Daughter starts high school service tomorrow night, so I can join Saturday. Yes. Okay. Gilligan's Island. Thanks, Eric. We forgot that trivia question. Darn, I knew that I was rushing into that song a little quick. All right, quick trivia question for you. What year was that song released? Hit the road, Jack. Was it 1960, 1961, 62, or 63? Come on, just type in an answer in the chat. We'll see. I've got the answer here. I'm getting that. Look, you can see through my shirt. Oh, I've been shot. Yes, we like having fun with the green screen. What year was it? I got to give you I think it's about 12-second latency for YouTube when I was watching that pre-show countdown timer. So, come on. Let's see if we can get this trivia question in there. If you said 1961, you would be correct. So, you get the ding, ding, ding. Very good. Otherwise, you get the... Let's have a drink of that. Put away the sunglasses. We won't be needing those again later. Birthday shout-outs. Are we into the birthdays already? Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that song came out in 1961. Made it all the way up to number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100. Birthday shout-outs. Where's my birthday music? There it is. All right, back that down so we can actually do this. Happy birthday, Saturday the 15th, which is today. Birthday wishes go out to Sam Bradley and Steve Pruitt. Talked to Steve Pruitt just a few weeks ago. He's doing well in his new job. Daughter's all grown up. Hard to believe. Actually, she's got a couple daughters. Sunday the 16th, Mary Catterton from our old church in Appleton, Wisconsin. Don Wenzel and good friend Sharon Wasilewski back in Wisconsin. Monday the 17th, former coworker Lee Griesbach. Tuesday, we have 2 birthdays, schoolmate David Taccolini and my good friend Mark Letha, who's usually on this chat, his daughter Brianna's birthday. Happy birthday to them on Tuesday. Wednesday, several birthdays, including Danny Mortensen, Ann Maluski, Stephanie Serrati, Sandy Kivala, and Michael Wade Moss. Hope to see some of you people when we get up to Michigan in July. Thursday the 20th, Dave Rumney. Something about autocorrect changed his name, but I know what name is supposed to be there. Dave Rumney, happy birthday to you. And 2 more former high school friends. You get the idea. They're not former friends. Friday the 21st, the twins, Brian and Byron DeVore. Happy birthday to all of you. If it's your birthday this coming week and I didn't give you shout-out, apologies because I didn't see it on the birthday calendar. But put it on Facebook. I'll give you a shout-out at the right time of year. Happy birthday to everyone. All right, let's fade that out. Bring that back up to where I need it for the next song. All right, about there ought to be good. And quick little news. We are halfway between our work conference, our digital work conference, and did 4 live sessions this past week. One called Build with Chuck, where I stood right here and built an app in front of people on the ServiceNow platform. Went very well. Little cramped for time. I only had like 3 minutes at the end for questions, but I got in everything I needed to do, except I forgot to pimp the book that we just re-updated specifically for the people that were watching that video. But if that's all that gets left on the curb, that's okay. We had 3 live Jeopardy sessions. We played ServiceNow Jeopardy. That was a lot of fun. One for APJ. So I had somebody from Sydney, Tokyo, and Brisbane at 9 p.m. our time. And then I had to do another one at 1 a.m. the following morning. That would have been Thursday morning for Europe. Someone from Sweden, the Netherlands, and the UK. And then the following morning at 11, we did one for somebody in Oregon, South Carolina, and Ohio. So we had our America's Jeopardy game. So we did 3 of those. A lot of fun recordings. We'll get those uploaded to the server so people can watch those on demand. That leaves one more that wasn't pre-recorded that I'm doing, and that is the 4-hour karaoke marathon on Thursday afternoon. So ready to go for that. Looking forward to that. Eric, I hope to see you there. You better be registered for that. I know Eric is a ServiceNow customer and taking part in this, so you're going to be there, right? Upvoting some of those requests. It's totally up to the audience what I sing at that point. I'm not picking anything except if we can reach some goals. Like if we get 50 people to subscribe to the podcast, I'll throw something special in. We'll see what that is. So looking forward to that. Week 1 is done. Week 2 is on the docks, and I probably won't be able to talk on Friday. We'll see. We'll see how karaoke goes next Saturday or what I sound like. That should be fun. All right, let's get on with song number 2, which is, I didn't really think about too many songs from the 90s, but this one I heard on the radio a couple of weeks ago while I was heading off to the pool store to get some supplies, and I went, that's a pretty gentle, easy song. I think I could do that. So after singing it a couple times, I went, all right, there's a couple parts in there I got to smooth out. But it worked, and I was happy with it, so I thought I'd sing this. I have one memory of this song. I didn't listen to it a lot on the radio, but I do distinctly recall that it was I think it was the final song in the final episode of Seinfeld, where they were sitting in the jail cell, and they played this song. So you might recognize it from there. If not, well, just have fun, or you can go back and watch an old episode of Seinfeld. So let's have fun with that. Nope, that's not it. One more time. Here we go. Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you've had the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind. Hang it on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos of memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you've had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you've had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you've had the time of your life. I just want to sing that at the end of something. Maybe we should say that for the end of our conference. Which I guess it was kind of appropriate that they sang it at the end of Seinfeld. From 1997. That one only made it up to number 13 on the Billboard charts. Thank you very much, everybody. Gary, congratulations. Hey, Gary's online. And just so happens that when I punched in with the punch card, happened to be the one that he signed. How's that for a callback, Gary? It's your punch card that came off the stack that I used to punch the clock to get in here. All right, let's do the history thing. Yeah. It was 230. No, this is the 135th day. Wow, we are just cruising through 2021. At least it feels like, because every time I do this, it's 7 days later. 135th day of the year already. Woohoo. It was on this date in 1836. Some fun facts for you. Today in 1836, that Francis Bailey observes Bailey's beads during an annular eclipse. The annular eclipse is when the moon is slightly smaller, which means it's a little further away from Earth, slightly smaller than the sun. And Bailey's beads is the little sparkles you can see as they go through the craters and whatnot on the moon around the very edge. I remember seeing those in the eclipse of 2017, just a few years ago when we were in Wyoming. 110 years ago today, in the case of Standard Oil Company versus United States, the United States Supreme Court declared Standard Oil to be an unreasonable monopoly under the Sherman Antitrust Act and orders the company be broken up. Sound like some of the companies we have today? Could be. Richard and Maurice McDonald. Those names should sound familiar because they opened up the first McDonald's restaurant on this date in 1940. That same date in 1941, Joe DiMaggio began a 56-game hitting streak. And it was on this date in 1963 when the final Mercury mission, Mercury Atlas 9, was launched with astronaut Gordon Cooper on board. He became the first American to spend more than 1 day in space, and the last American to go into space alone. All right, a few birthdays from famous and notable people here. Happy birthday goes out on this day to American novelist L. Frank Baum, Wizard of Oz guy. Yeah, he was born on this date in 1856. May 15th, 1905, American businessman and amateur photographer. The man who filmed the Zapruder film, how fortunate his name was Abraham Zapruder, because what would it, you couldn't name it. Well, never mind. Lame dad joke in there somewhere. It's kind of like Lou Gehrig's getting Lou Gehrig's disease, but that's not as funny. Norrie Barrymore, English composer, producer, and conductor, was born same date in 1914. American singer, songwriter, guitarist, and actor Eddie Arnold was born today in 1918. Make the world go away. Trini Lopez, American singer, guitarist, and actor, was born the same day in 1937. And singer, producer, and conductor Freddie Perrin was born 78 years ago. Put that away, keyboard. What else do we have? One more. Singer-songwriter Dennis Frederickson was born today, May 15th, 1951. He did some time working with the band Toto. Maybe we'll do some Toto songs. Have we done Toto songs? Did I do Africa early about a year ago? I'll have to check, because there's a couple more Toto songs in my repertoire that we could do. All right, let's cut the music. There we go. And we spent some time earlier today, recording 3 more episodes of the companion podcast for Podcasting for Dummies, which was a lot of fun. With T. Morris, my co-author. We came out with the 4th edition, you remember, last November, after working on it all summer and a couple of delays, but finally came out in November, and we got the book out. And we've been releasing an episode about every 2 weeks, so we needed some more in the bank. We recorded 3 more this morning, live streamed that off to Twitch, had a lot of fun, and we will be releasing the audio podcasts of those over the next few weeks, and then we'll go record some more. But it dawned on me that not only are we one of the only books on Amazon about podcasting that has had more than one edition. The original one came out in 2005. Okay, that was a long time ago. I was not part of the first edition, but I've been a part of the second edition in 2008, third edition in 2010. I can't even remember now. But whatever it was, third edition was 2017, silly boy. We did that one and had the party and whatnot. Yeah, that was 2017. And all along, we've been having an audio companion podcast because it's a book about podcasting. So not only are we one of the few books that has multiple editions, and we feel very fortunate and blessed to be able to do that, but we're also, as far as I know, the only one that has a podcast to go with the book about podcasting. Now, wouldn't that seem obvious to you? It's kind of like having a master course on filmmaking, but not doing it on film. That's my take on it. So we've got 3 more of those in the can. It was a lot of fun. This studio is just buzzing with activity pretty much any day of the week. And Saturday is one of my favorites, where I get to talk to you, entertain you whatever it happens to be. Hey, Kathy, good to see you. Hope everything's going well back home in Wisconsin. Missed seeing you this year when you were in Tucson, but we'll get you next time you're around the neighborhood. All right, song number 3. Let's just have some fun. I want everybody to sing along with this because I think everybody knows the words. If you don't, shame on you. Gilligan's Island theme. See if I don't screw it up. Just sit right back and you'll hear a tale of a fateful trip that started from this tropic port aboard this tiny ship. The mate was a mighty sailor man, the skipper brave and sure. 5 passengers set sail that day. Say it with me, 3-hour tour, a 3-hour tour. Watch the screen effects. Isn't that fun? The weather started getting rough, the tiny ship was tossed. If not for the courage of the fearless crew, the minnow would be lost. The minnow would be lost. The ship stood round on the shore of this uncharted desert isle, with Gilligan, the skipper too, the millionaire and his wife, the movie star, the professor and Marianne, here on Gilligan's Isle. So this is the tale of our castaways. They're here for a long, long time. They'll have to make the best of things. It's an uphill climb. The first mate and his skipper too will do their very best to make the others comfortable in the tropic island nest. No phone, no lights, no motor cars, not a single luxury. Like Robinson Crusoe, it's primitive as can be. So join us here each week, my friends. You're sure to get a smile from 7 stranded castaways here on Gilligan's Isle. I sure hope you were singing. I'm also interested in Atlanta United tickets. Daniel says, sure thing. Wait, I think I'm reading a conversation from earlier. Somehow I got a conversation popped up here right over the chat nice. There we go. Check that off. Facebook, you confused me once again. And look, as I mentioned before, I'm looking forward to seeing people. We will be in we will be in the Upper Peninsula in Michigan, July 11th through the 24th, I believe it is. And going to try and take a side trip to Appleton, Wisconsin for a day or so. We will be attending Laura's memorial service on the 13th of July at the Pavilion at Presque Isle. So hope to see you there. Look forward to unmasking and giving hugs and handshakes and pats on the back and everything else to people I haven't seen in many, many years. Going to look forward to that. Just like we did today. As a matter of fact, good friends Scott and Ann went out to lunch with Donna and me. It was like you walk into the restaurant and it's like the pandemic never happened. There were lots of people. They were all smiling. There was loud music and loud environment. I forgot how loud those places can be when you're sitting across the table going, what? Yeah. Oh, well, it was one of those situations. Maybe next time we'll have a game night or something. A little more intimate and quiet. So, on the other side of quiet, let's sing one more song. Lord, I was born a rambling man, trying to make a living and doing the best I can. When it's time for leaving, I hope you'll understand that I was born a rambling man. Sing it with me. My father was a gambler down in Georgia. He wound up on the wrong end of a gun. And I was born in the backseat of a Greyhound bus, rolling down Highway 41. Lord, I was born a rambling man, trying to make a living and doing the best I can. But when it's time for leaving, I hope you'll understand that I was born a rambling man. air guitar. All right. I'm on my way to New Orleans this morning, leaving out of Nashville, Tennessee. They're always having a good time down on the bayou low. Delta women think the world of me. Lord, I was born a rambling man, trying to make a living and doing the best I can. The song's better with backing vocals when it's time for leaving. I hope you'll understand that I was born a rambling man. Everybody, it's all repetitive from here. Lord, I was born a rambling man. 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 And then it's a long, long ending. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to back the song down, and you can just listen to the guitars in the background. Life is getting back to normal as we all get vaccinated. Hopefully you are getting your shots. I heard somebody on the Podcasting for Dummies when we were live streaming out of Twitch for doing the Podcasting for Dummies companion podcast. One of the guys says, I'm getting my shot tomorrow. I was like, good on you, man. Go get them. Hey, Ray. Good to see you. Hope to see you in, don't know if you'll be making it to Marquette in July, but hope to see you soon. Maybe we'll have that reunion in a couple of years. Podcasting for Dummies launch party was fun. Yes, thank you, Megan, for making it out here for that. In fact, we gave your podcast community a plug on the live stream today as we were talking about reaching out to your listeners and building that community. Definitely the podcast community page was one of those elements. Mary will be there. Yes, we will be there in July. So, yeah, this song just goes on and on and on. You know what? I'm just going to roll it out. So, if you were looking forward to hearing all of that guitar stuff, sorry, we're going to move on. It just gets a little long in the tooth for this particular format. Final song? Yes, final song, which means we have a trivia question. I won't forget this time. Trivia question number 2 for the final songs. This one's a tricky one. Which one of the following bands was not influenced by T-Rex? So it says on the Wikipedia page, which I just gave away where you want to go look up the answer, the following bands cite T-Rex as their influence. Well, one of these bands does not show up on that page. I just kind of made it up. So you tell me, which one of the following bands is not? Maybe they were, maybe they weren't, but they didn't specifically say it that they were. So while we do that, I'm going to roll the music, and you can think about that. Let's get back to that screen. Buttons to push, icons to click, and we'll go ahead. Dirty and sweet, clad in black, don't look back, and I love you. Dirty and sweet, oh yeah. Yeah, you're slim and you're weak, you got the teeth of the Hydra upon you. Dirty, sweet, and you're my girl. Get it on, bang it on, get it on. Wrong words in here. You're built like a car, you got a Sorry, I had to do that. Dirty and sweet, clad in black, don't look back, and I love you. Dirty and sweet, oh yeah. You dance when you walk, so let's dance, take a chance, understand me. Dirty, sweet, and you're my girl. Get it on, bang a gong, get it on. Gong, get it on. Bang the gong, get it on. Get it on. Gong, get it on. Get it on. Bang a gong, get it on. Get it on. Bang a gong, get it on. Take me. So that was fun, as most of them are. And I'm already working on the playlist for next week, but if you've got any requests, please let me know so that I can see if we can practice them, squeeze them in. Thursday, 4 hours. For charity. It's for charity. And very much looking forward to that. Code.org, which is an organization that gets kids into programming. So we'll have that going. Hopefully they'll get a nice, generous donation on behalf of ServiceNow and the developer program. So looking forward to that. Trivia answer. Don't forget. I do write these things down so that I don't forget. And the answer to the question was, which of the following bands was not influenced? And Mary would get that correct. It was the Chili Peppers. And then nowhere did it mention. I even went to the Red Hot Chili Peppers page and said, any sign of T-Rex in here? And it said no. So I think I'm pretty safe with that answer, even though I made it up. So there we are, our Saturday lineup. We have that going for us. The music is done. I'll find another 5 songs, and I will see you back here next Saturday, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, and we'll sing some more. And soon we will sing in person together, because that's when karaoke is the best. Until then, everybody take care. Love y'all. Bye.